Why do we get easily influenced by others? Our entire constitution is like that. Our entire configuration is like that. Everything in nature just lives dependent on everything else. Your eyes do not mean anything if they do not look outwards, right? Which direction do the eyes live? For the eyes to exist and have any meaning, they have to look outside, right? You have been made like that. What can you do? If you have eyes that do not look outside at the world, will you say that you have eyes? And does anybody have eyes that look inwards at himself? What do your ears hear? Things from outside. What does your skin touch? The outside. This is regarding the body. Now look at the mind. The mind is full of and built up of things from the outside. Look at what you are thinking of all the time. What are you thinking of all the time? This, that, there. So we are designed to be influenced. Nature wants you to get influenced. Nature wants you to get attracted and conditioned. That is why the world is like this. And that is why it rarely happens that one goes inwards. You put a pebble in a lake. Have you seen how that wave travels? How does that wave travel? Outwards. That is how nature operates. Very rarely, very, very rarely does it happen that a wave will keep reducing radially and ultimately come to its center and disappear. That you do not see. Have you ever seen that? But that is the whole point of wisdom. Prakriti wants you to be just engaged with the outside. Wisdom lies in traveling inwards, coming to your center and disappearing. Are you getting it? So don't blame yourself. There is no need to feel guilty about it. We are built like that. We are built like that. The day the child is born, which direction does he look? And even on the very first day of birth, he is already conditioned to know that if he wants food, then he should cry. Now, is he crying out to himself? He is crying out to the external world. He already knows. You see, no knowledge has yet been supplied to the child by the society. He is so small. And yet he already knows that for his sustenance, he needs to connect to the outside. He knows, he already knows. We are designed like that. Are you getting it?
Sir, as you said, it is easier to get influenced by others. Similarly, it is easier to get motivated by others, but how can one be self-motivated?
It is very, very rare. Very rare. How to be influenced by others, how to be motivated by others is an easy question to answer. How to be motivated to go towards the self cannot be answered No process can be given. When you say how to, you are asking for a method, a process. No process or method can be given. You just have to be still. Know that there are forces that want you to expand. And then you have to leave the rest to existence. No method can really be followed. Because you see, if I give you a how to answer, a method, a process, again that method is coming from outside and that will make you move really outwards only. Even that method is not going to bring you inwards. Are you getting it? What is it then that brings you inwards? We call it grace. What is grace? Something that you just get because somebody loves you. Who is that somebody? Well, we don't know. But just as there is the force of nature that is pulling you away from your center, the force of nature, and then the force of society as well, which is pulling you away from your center, there is also somebody sitting at the center who loves you so much that he is pulling you constantly towards himself. He is asking you, he is inviting you, he is even tempting you to come back. You just have to accept his invitation. You just have to answer his call. And you don't answer his call by doing something. You answer his call by stopping the outward movement, which is anyway always happening. The outward movement, does it really help you? Does it give you peace? You know, it is a very stupid movement. Why is it a stupid movement? Because you start from your center and then you keep moving outwards all your life. And you know why you are moving outwards? Do you know why you are moving outwards? To search for the center. Starting from the center, you keep moving outwards. And why are you moving outwards? To search for the center. And where is the center? From where you started. Now, why did you start at all? Was there any need to start? There was no need to start. But since you have started, you have already traveled some distance away from the center. Now you'll have to come back. And there is somebody at the center who is calling you to come back. You don't respond to his call, you'll only keep expanding outwards. And the more you expand outwards, the more you suffer. The more restless you are. And you don't even know why you are frustrated and restless all the time. You don't even know why you are afraid all the time. Have you not seen people? They might do this, they might do that, but at the end of everything, there is still a background tension. And you ask them, why are you tense? They can't tell because they don't know. There might be a fellow who has everything and yet he is very uneasy. There is no lightness in his movement. There is no simple joy in his living. And you ask him, what is missing in your life? He cannot explain really. But he will say something is missing. All right, let me buy a new car. Well, something is missing. Maybe when my daughter will be married off, then I'll be at peace. Well, something is missing. Let me win the next election. They do not even realize what is missing. And that which is missing is always calling, always calling. It is that call which will bring you to the center. There is no other how to. It is calling to you all the time. And that is why you are drawn towards peace all the time. Don't you want peace? This urge to be peaceful is the call of the center. Getting it? Always remember, there is somebody who loves you greatly. And he loves you without demanding anything from you. And you have no qualifications to be loved. He loves you unconditionally. You have not done anything to deserve his love. And whatever you do, he still keeps calling. You are close to the center, he calls. You are away from the center, he still calls. But whether to respond to the call is in your hands. He is not a dictator. He will not force you to come back. He will just call and wait. That is the how-to.